Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Copley.
Thank you very much, thank you for coming out. Thank you very much, yes. My name is Patrick Copley, C-O-A-K-L-E-Y. Yes, I'm, thank you. One of those people that has to spell their surname as soon as I've said it. It's got to the point where I've said it that often, it's actually become part of my full name. So now I'm actually called Patrick Daniel Arthur Copley, C-O-A-K-L-E-Y. My chair looks like a foot wide. But no, this is actually my first ever gig, so I'm super terrified. But I actually remember the day I fell in love with stand-up comedy. It was also the day I realised I was solidly middle class. So what's Eddie Murphy Raw on a skiing holiday? But no, while I was trying to think of funny things to say to you, I remembered the old writer's phrase, write what you know. So I thought, okay, I know about two things. So we have either option A, why I haven't had sex in so long I might actually be a virgin again. Or option B. Or option B, Oliver. Movies!
Option A!
Option A! Vote in, no, we're going to go with option B, please.
No.
No, mainly because it'll be less upsetting for me, and I would like to think I know more about movies than not having sex. So, movies, okay. Wait for the second half, mate. Yeah, no, okay, movies, alright, movies, okay, alright. Fuck Mel Gibson, right? Fuck Mel Gibson. I never fucking liked that guy. No, honestly, fuck Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is an absolute I can't say it. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you
I can't say it. Alright, Mel Gibson is an absolute Catholic. And before I say it's a hate crime, I'm actually a Catholic myself. Or at least I was till I was 11 years old and it turned me back on the Catholic Church. Nothing like that, mate. Nothing like that, mate. They never lay a finger on me, mate. Honestly, it's always affected your self-esteem. Honestly. No, you see, what happens is, right, when you're born into it, like I was, with an Irish man, when you got to the Catholic school, the Catholic Church, there's something called a confirmation ceremony, where you get to confirm, once again, either option A, you believe in it all, and you want to continue your life in the Catholic Church, or option B, you think it's all nonsense, and that's the end of it.
What name did you take on?
Now, we'll get there. But you see, my other brother Dominic, who is actually an altar boy at the church we went to, he actually,
I wanted the extra name.
he actually got confirmed. He actually got confirmed because he didn't know there was an option. And when it got to my turn, apparently my mum, I told my mum, and I only found about this recently, I told my mum I didn't believe a word of it, and that was that. Dominic was not happy. He was not happy at all because apparently, like, as part of the ceremony, you get what's called the confirmation name. I think it has to be like a saint's name. So now his full name is Dominic Paul Graham Joseph Copley. See you again. His checkbook's fucking massive.
I wanted the extra name. That's fancy.
I've got plenty for you, love.
So anyway, Mel Gibson. Now all those things he was those things he was recorded and filmed saying were horrible and nasty and horrible and downright medieval. But this is not why I hate Mel Gibson. No. The one thing I can never ever forgive Mel Gibson for is letting a circa 1989 vintage Patsy Kensit drown in that lonely, cold LA harbour in Lethal Weapon 2. I know she uttered the immortal line, Rad's hiding behind his diplomatic credentials, isn't he? Which I think we can all agree is the worst crime in cinema until Harvey Weinstein came along. Come on, Mel, it's a bit strong. But honestly, I'm the last person who will talk about films because, I mean, I don't need to see a film to give it a 2-star review. And to be honest, watching it could cloud my judgment. Now, I can see, I love a shit review because no one ever laughed at a good review. Ooh. Speaking of good reviews, years ago when I was having the sex, and referred it to like referring to it like that is probably why I'm not having it. I was actually quite good. No, it was. I was alright, it was quite good. Never had any complaints. Well, none in writing. None in writing! It was none in writing, sorry, none in writing. Anyway, back to movies.
Ah.
I was going to talk about Fight Club, but, you know.
Oh.
Gets worse. But no, something I can talk about though is when I was about 10 years old, I was off school like poorly for a week, and my mum said to hire me a film from the local video shop. So I asked her to get me 80s body swap comedy, Like Father, Like Son, starring Dudley Moore as an uptight business executive who swaps bodies with his laid back teenage son. Or at least that's what it says in IMDb. Because I don't know. Because I haven't seen it. Because instead of getting me 80s body swap comedy, Like Father, Like Son, she got me harrowing IRA prison drama in the name of the father. Starring Pete Postlethwaite and Danny Day-Lewis as father and son, respectively. I'm down 10 years old, and I'm full of flu, and I'm sat there, and I must be an hour into this film, maybe 10 years into the brutal, unjust sentence. And I'm thinking, when are they going to swap bodies? It was a traumatic experience, it really was. It was like the time my granddad made me watch Bridge on the River Kwai. Couldn't get over it. Something I do like though is movies with misleading titles. Like, have you ever seen the Alfred Hitchcock movie Rear Window? Where you can clearly see James Stewart perving out of his front window. And then there's a Green Mile. Can't be more than 30 yards. Good fellas, bad fellas. It's a Wonderful Life.
No.
It's a Wonderful Life. It's fucking suicidal.
Nah.
Apocalypse Now, released a year late. Escape to Victory. Escape to Victory. 4-all draw. Das Boot is not about a German cobbler. And finally, Snatch. Wait for it. As you all know, it's not a porno, but it does feature a lot of cats getting fucked. But I'm pretty weird when it comes to films. I don't like watching films I've seen before, which obviously sounds pretty stupid, but I clearly am. But no, it's the reason I watched. It's not a horror film. It's the reason I watched World War II in colour on Netflix. I know it's not a film, but well, I know how it ends. But no, when it comes to films I haven't seen before, honestly, when it comes to films I haven't seen before, I'm an absolute coward.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I watched Basic Instinct, it scared the shit out of me. I know. What a pussy. Maybe just makes me tired. But when it comes to something that's like genuinely terrifying as The Exorcist, you know, I mean, I can handle it no problem because I've seen it before. Although to be fair, that bit where she's in the attic with the candle and that cobweb bursts into flames, Jesus Christ, makes me think I should have stuck with the Catholic Church. Thank you very much. I've been Patrick Cogley, COA Kelly.